This is Luke Iorio, and here's this week's Meaningful Moment. I had the good fortune of being with my close friends this weekend, celebrating one of those milestone birthdays. I've been extremely fortunate to find this group of friends. Amazingly, nearly all of us went to high school together and have stayed close ever since we got back from college. We're scattered around the country now, but somehow we find ways of getting together whenever it's possible. Sometimes just a few of us, and sometimes the whole group with all of our families. That's probably my favorite, and this past weekend was the latter. So a few things that I took away from this time together that I wanted to share with you guys this week during the moment. The first is actually something I saw within my company's IPEX trainings through the years, and that I realized was actually so central to this group of friends. It's pure acceptance. You see, when you walk into an IPEC training, you may sense that within a day or so, what so many of our students feel and tell us. They feel a sense of being home, of being safe, of being accepted for who they are. That's what I feel when I'm with this group of friends as well. It hasn't always been that way. We were young boys and young men when we first started hanging out together. There was that usual posturing and occasional ego flare-ups and challenges, as you'd expect. This isn't some Little House on the Prairie episode. But through the years, we've come to focus on what really matters and being there for each other no matter what. We have a lot in common with what really matters to us. Family and connection, growing our potential and growing into it. Freedom, adventure. All of these things are values that we share. It took time, but there was a desire to cultivate these values, to nurture these relationships. We realized that we can do this together. We don't have to do it alone. Even though we don't want to burden each other, we speak up for ourselves, and when we need to, we speak up for each other. I share this all with you for two reasons. Number one, quite honestly, I'm grateful to these friends who have become brothers, and this is my way of acknowledging what it is that they mean to me. I can't imagine life without them. But also number two, and it's to cultivate the relationships in your life. They don't happen overnight. Start with just one really close relationship, something that you would love to see grow and deepen, and then you expand from there. More and more research, including a 70-plus year study through Harvard, shows the importance of relationships to our total well-being. Physically, emotionally, socially, mentally, spiritually, we're better when we're in relationship, when we're in connection with others. We quite literally live longer. We're happier. We feel that our lives are more meaningful when we are in these relationships. So just consider some simple things that you can do. It doesn't need to be anything dramatic. It may be just taking the time to go out for coffee with a friend and to catch up with them. To drop a line to somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. To pick up the phone and give them a call or drop them a private message on Facebook. Pick up the phone and just call that old roommate or classmate or colleague and just see how life is. Maybe you want to go out and join a class or a group for music or art or pottery or knitting or singing or hiking or meditation or cooking or basket weaving. I don't care what it is, whatever it is. Go where people of similar interest may be and have a conversation about how they got into it, about why they enjoy it, and maybe what they're hoping to experience. Take your mother or father, your sister or brother, your girlfriend or boyfriend, your spouse or child out for a walk or a hike, or go to a ball game together, or just go fishing, or go get your nails done. Again, whatever it is, just spend time together. It's our most precious resource. Ask about what they're excited about right now. Ask about what they'd like to do or experience in this next year. Maybe just ask how they are really doing, and just listen deeply. For any relationship, think about how you can be there for them when they need it. Just being available, or being kind, or being of service to someone who needs just that little bit of help can deepen your sense of connection to them as well as your sense of connection to others. The point is, relationships are such a key part of life. They're a big piece of what matters, realize it or not, to basically all of us. Unfortunately, we don't always prioritize cultivating and nurturing those relationships. And that's why I'm bringing it up. Whatever matters most to you, be sure to make time for it.